Tap in, Soul Samily. Welcome back to Stars Align Magic. I am your girl Conjure, Sista, and I am here with November predictions for 2022. What is it that you need to know? What is the current energy surrounding you from your past situation, your current situation, your futures? What is it November has to offer? What are you being prepared for in the month of November? And as well as, don't forget, we are in Scorpio season. So it's all about Pluto energy, all about your shadow self. What things that you need to let go of or that you need to embrace. These are all the questions that you need to ask. We have 3 lovely pals here. So before we get a close up into each card and each deck, so that way you can sync yourself up into your intuition, so that you can pick the palettes for you, you want to make sure that you take 3 mindful breaths, so that way that you can ground and stabilize your energy, as well as that you can sync yourself up to your intuition, so that you can choose a pal that is for you, spirit messages for you with your third eye and not your physical. So let's go ahead and get a close up, so that way that you can look at this. And also, if you need a little bit more time, I will be inserting a 30-second meditation clip, so that way that you can have more time to ask these questions, and so that you can select the pal that is for you. So let's go ahead and get into the close-up shot. Alrighty, my beautiful Soul Samily, welcome in to the close-up shot of this here pal selection for November 2022 predictions. A couple of disclaimers and a couple of soft, gentle reminders, just in case you have forgot. Each of my videos are pretty much timeless. I just call it November predictions for 2022. It's because we're just going into November's energy, and we're all on different timelines as in regards to our healing journey. So whenever you find this video, does not mean that it was only catered to 2022 energy for November. Is whenever you need it and whenever spirit deem it worthy for you. So any of my videos that you come across are all timeless. It's just giving a fun general idea of exactly when I recorded it, and just content creation, but as well as just tapping into spirit energies. And so the disclaimers are, these videos is just intended for a lot of different energies and spiritual teams that I'm working with and guides that I'm working with. So whatever messages are for you, they are for you. Pick them up and take them with you. And the ones that are not for you, leave it. Don't even let it sit there. Don't even let it bother you. Do not even let it ruffle your feathers, because it's not for you. Okay? So with that being said, make sure that you take 3 mindful deep breaths, so that way that you can sync yourself to this here reading, and that you ground yourself, and that you're choosing the pal that is for you with your third eye and not your physical eye. And after you have got good and comfortable and you are ready for it, ask yourself, what is going on for me within the month of November? What shadow aspect of myself needs my attention that I need to embrace or that I need to let go of? What is my past situation that is affecting my present situation, and that's going to be leading me into my future? And then just lastly is just, what is it that I need to be aware of for November? What are the things that's going on my ascension journey that I just need to be aware of? And once you have asked those questions and you are now ready to make a selection, we have pal number 1, we have pal number 2, and we have pal number 3. Again, we have pal number 1, pal number 2, and pal number 3. So with that being said, here's your 30-second meditation. Alrighty, my lovely group 1, pal 1. This here is your November predictions for 2022. Again, this is just whenever you need it, when spirit feels like that you need it, and when you're ready to hear these messages. So let's go ahead and dive in. I have your oracle cards here that has already been pre-shuffled, but I'm going to pull your tarot cards here on camera. But before we do your tarot cards, we're just going to look at the actual first card that you first looked at, that grabbed at you, that pulled at you, that draw you to the selection. And this first card is right here, is just your main focus. What is it that you need to focus on for the month of November in regards to your current situation? So let's go ahead and dive in and pull. And this is the Wisdom of Oracle card deck right here. Flexibility, number 19. So this is you pretty much on a new journey here, because we have 19, which reduces down to 1 plus 9 is 10. And so that's basically you're back at 1. So you're starting here, group 1, pile 1. For your November, for the month of November, you're on a new journey. And within this new journey, spirit needs you to be flexible. You need to be cautious of, well, I won't say cautious. Cautious is not the word to use. It's just that you're on a new journey that you're starting, where we have ended, old karmic lessons and old karmic cycles. And so you're starting a new one. And spirit needs you to be flexible here on your new journey. It's almost like the Fool. Like you're on a new journey, and just be flexible and just be open to however spirit is going to use you in the month of November, or whatever current situations that you're going through. You just need to be flexible. You just need to be limber. The cautious is not cautious is not the word, but it's giving cautious energy a little bit. It's because some of your old energy, your old past, old stagnant growth energy is still kind of lingering on. And it's just kind of just there to kind of just be a soft, gentle reminder of where you have been and pretty much where you're going. Do not allow that to be any distraction. Do not allow it to stop you. Don't be a victim either. Don't act like you are a victim in this situation. And even if you do feel like you are a victim, spirit wants to let you know that, if you feel like you are a victim in your situations and what's going on in your life, most definitely you are a victim. Is because you won't stand up and stand in your power and change the situation. So whenever you feel like that victim mentality wants to strike again, that's just something for you to do shadow work. And November is all about that Scorpion energy, that Pluto energy, that dark shadow parts of ourselves that we try to keep hidden from the world. So if you feel like you may be a little victim in your circumstances or whatever, then definitely you are a victim. You are a victim because you're not owning that you are the common denominator, and that you need to be flexible around the changes that spirit is taking you through, and rise above it, or you can rise below it, or you can fall below it, however you feel, whatever way it fits and it sits in your lap, then take it with you. And I forgot to let you know, group 1, pile 1, already, if you resonating with this here reading, go ahead and comment down below that your group pile 1, group 1, however you feel. Comment down below. And as well as, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. And welcome back to my day 1 Soul Samily. Tap in and let me know. So let's go ahead and pull your tarot cards, and let's get into this here storyline around your main focus, being flexible. What is going on for you in the month of November? We're going to take that one. What else we got here? What else is going on for group 1, pile 1, for November and their predictions? Spirit, I'm truly grateful and thankful for the messages that you deem worthy at the time for group 1, pile 1 viewers. It's a lot of big energy here. Okay, so that explains why Spirit needs you to be flexible in your situation at this current moment right now. Group 1, Pound 1. So the cards that instantly came out that Spirit wants to use to grab at you, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. We have Ace of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords, the 6 of Cups. We have, what's this, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have the Moon card. I don't know why I count that, but I just could have just said the Moon card. But hey, number 18, so that's 9 energy. And then we have here Justice in reverse. So instantly, the one that really truly calls out at me the most in your spread, group 1, for your November predictions is this here Moon card. And it's all about you truly trusting your intuition, listening to your intuition, as well as speak out on BS that may trigger you in your past, situations that you currently have went through. Don't be afraid to open up and speak your voice. I feel like Spirit is, gearing you towards speaking out, opening your voice, and just declaring what it is that you want and what you don't want for yourself. Because you have been through a long journey of ups and downs in your manifestations, in your spiritual journey, in your ascension. And it's like you have become really aware that some of the stuff that you have been through, yes, you played a part in it, and as well as other people played a part in it too. But at the same time, you still kind of have that energy of where you want to kind of like be a victim of your circumstances instead of rising above it or whatever. Especially has to do here with your stability, your finances here. We have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. Like Spirit has gave you some form of opportunity, that was going to help in your stability and your foundation, and you being secure and whole in who you are, and having the finances that you need. But you mismanage your money. You have overspend. You was kind of flexing a little bit. Here we have that flexibility here, and Spirit was saying, no, that's not the form of flexibility that we needed you to be on. You just had to be stable and okay, yes, I have this new foundation, and yes, it's paying me a little good, is giving me the comfort, but you overspend here a little bit. So then when the money dried up, when the opportunity stopped giving what it was supposed to give, you resorted to being a victim in your situation instead of learning that I overspend it here a little bit. Or maybe you did learn that, but it may be kind of stealing your energy a little bit, because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So Spirit is going to be testing the waters with you a little bit and seeing for those who may, if you learned your lesson, like they're going to bless you with some form of lump sum of money or a new opportunity that's just going to bring in the security, that's going to bring in this foundation. And Spirit is going to sit back and see, hey, did you learn your lesson? Are you going to mismanage your finances like you did in the past? Or are you going to pay your bills, make sure your lights doesn't get cut off, your water doesn't get cut off? You won't have any collections that's going to mess up your credit or anything like that. Like Spirit really wants to test the waters with you and see what you're going to do, which is going to equalize with you being, justified in your lessons, or if you're not going to be justified, are you still going to be playing that victim or whatever? And Spirit, and we have this 6 of Cups here. So Spirit is saying, like, let your inner child play. This is going to be the month of you truly letting your inner child play. And then it's so funny. I did say something about speaking up, especially with these wolves howling at the moon. We also have the Queen of Swords here, and the Queen of Swords is all about communication. It's all about being logical, deep thinkers as well. So the Queen, like she's sure in herself. She's very much stabilized in herself, and she knows she has come so far. So you know that you're aware of your karmic situations, but as well as it's kind of lingering on, because Spirit's trying to figure out which way are you going to bend. Are you going to bend back to your old ways of doing things, or are you going to bend towards the way that Spirit wants you to move? And let me checking my time stamp, trying to make sure it does not cut off. So I see two storylines. I see those who are ready to say, hey, whoa, I know I effed up on my money. I know I effed up on certain things. So this is what I learned. Okay, I learned, okay, I can't be overspending. I need to learn that, okay, I need to say no when I know I ain't got it. If I offer somebody some money because I know that I can help them, and if I haven't built that paper back up to where I can go and spend it on myself and go hang out with the girls and hang out with the guys, if I know that money is not there, then I need to say no, and I need to sit my butt at home and just build my paper back up. Or are you going to mismanage like you've done in the past and then result towards being a victim? Because again, we are victors, not victims. But if you want to play the victim card, then you're the victim card, because you are a victim because you're doing it to yourself and not Spirit doing it to you. So, okay. So let's go ahead and get off of your tarot cards, and let's get into your oracle cards to dive deeper into the energies. These three cards is the energy oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor here. And these three cards are pretty much going to be looking into your past, your present, and your future. All the energy that is around you that is stirring up the pot for November, or whenever the Spirit deems worthy for you to have this group one, pal one. So your first card here is Woman Holding a Coin. Spirit is letting you, testing you for real, group one. So if you are ready for these coins, ready for this elevation, type down abundance in the comments down below, because we have the woman holding a coin. So Spirit is definitely going to be testing you and bringing back some form of new opportunity, or it may be an old opportunity. And Spirit is going to be testing you and seeing exactly how you're going to be working with these here finances. Are you going to resort back to mismanaging your money and blaming Spirit for why you don't have no money? Or are you going to rise above and literally do what you got to do with these here finances? And then we have the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. So definitely your third eye is opening, it's activating. And it's so funny, the meditation music that I'm playing is third eye activation. It is okay, alignment, yes. So definitely you may have been getting vivid dreams, vivid downloads about certain situations in the month of November. Like you may be aware of that you're getting close to your financial breakthrough, or not even want to say financial, setup. Spirit is setting you up to see if you're ready for your breakthrough, and you are really conscious and you're aware of that. Yes, I overspend, and yes, I mismanage my finances, and I have no one to blame but myself. And now that I know that, I need to do better. And so Spirit, give me the opportunity to do better, to show you that I am ready for this here blessing, and that I am ready for what you have, the lesson that you gave to me. I know that I growing up, I didn't have the financial lessons that you have for me, and no one gave me a good example of it growing up. But now that I'm aware, now I have been watching different videos where I've been getting different lessons around it. People just been dropping different nuggets around whether or not how to manage my finances. You have learned that lesson, you are aware of it, and so now like you're kind of getting vivid lessons, you're getting vivid dreams or vivid downloads where you're seeing where Spirit is pretty much testing you. Like you're positioned with two types of doors, And this door is like, okay, if I manage my money right, how can it lead to me? It leads you to having more abundance, more money, more stability, more, security flowing through that door. But if I also go through this door where I mismanage my money, then where I know that I'm going to be down the path of where my situation is not even going to get any better. It's going to continue to be horrible. So definitely tap into Metatron, tap into activating your third eye, and really truly having a higher perspective of the situation, and literally be aware of when that test come in, you know that it's going to come in. As well as this woman holding a coin. I feel like this woman holding a coin is going to be coming from some form of community. Someone is some form of partnership that you're going to be linking up to, that's like have some form of feminine energy, whether this is a male or a female. The energy is very feminine energy. It's helping you to open up your channels of receiving, not giving. Giving is masculine, so it's doing, but you sitting back and allowing your authentic traits of what it is that you do, that comes to you easily and effortlessly, that does not feel like work. You can do it in your freaking sleep. This opportunity where you're going to be teaming up with this person to where you're actually in flow of your passion, of your creativity, of your talents, of your gifts. And it's just going to come, it's going to flow so easily and effortlessly that money comes to you easily and effortlessly too. So that woman holding a coin is very much so you in your feminine energy, you tapping into the receiving of your work. But it doesn't feel like work, because these are the things that come to you naturally. If that makes sense, definitely comment down below and let me know. Like, truly tap in, Soul Samily. I definitely want to hear from you. So that's your present moment. Your present moment is pretty much, your third eye opening up. And so now we're gearing towards your future. So what is that community? I be having so your whatever past situations, your past gifts is going to be lining up this here community where you're going to be having these different partnerships. And I've been working all this time on my table, so excuse my table. This is my workspace where I'm channeling and smudging and all that stuff, and so I'm over here. But anyways, yes, let me not let there be a distraction. But yes, your future is setting you up for your past, and your present is setting you up for your future, where your tribe is going to be coming in, your soul family is going to be working in these partnerships, these long-time friendships, these long-time opportunity is going to be pretty much working in your favor. But you just have to work with it. You have to do right by spirit. Spirit is doing right by you. You gotta return that energy back, right? So most definitely. So let's keep going. We're gonna look at your archetypes. These archetypes are just pretty much me asking questions around what is characteristic traits that you possess that you either need to embrace or you need to let go. So let's go ahead and tap in. We have God. We have the light attributes, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the internal force within yourself and others. Shadow attributes is the positivism and cruelty, using power to control people. So most definitely, whether you embrace this God, your God like essence, or you let it go, like whether you resonate with the shadow attribute of where you misuse power, maybe especially in the past you may have abused your power, and it's like now you're being called to step into your power, but you're afraid to do so because you have abused it in the past. So be flexible. That brings back to your main focus of being flexible with this here energy. Set boundaries with yourself, and as well as ask those questions with your spiritual team to show when you are abusing that power, when you're abusing your God-like essence, because we are an extension of God. So yes, we have power to create over ourselves, but we don't have powers to create over others. It's the difference. So society has shown us corruptness over power to where it just makes us afraid to step into our own willpower, to step into our own power over ourselves and the power that we have over ourselves and no one else. We can't control nobody else's karmic debt that they do for them. So don't wish any bad over people. Don't try to control people. Don't try to manipulate people. Really truly use your authentic gifts and your authentic powers for your own personal beneficial gain that is of good use, and not to devalue or harm anyone else, because that adds to your karmic debt. That adds to your karmic debt, pretty much. So next we have poet. Did I not say you need to start speaking up? You need to start using your voice, group one. I'm just saying, just use your voice. Poet, light attribute, express soul insights in symbolic language. Shadow attribute, turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effort. So again, you may be very good with your words. So in the past, you may have used that to abuse your power or to manipulate people. But now Spirit is calling for you to use your words to uplift people, uplift yourself, uplift those around you. So it may be easy for you to really truly speak to people in their situations and resonate with them. So you really truly are helping them to tap into who they are in themselves. So use that gift to uplift people instead of to destroy them, to tear them down. So most definitely. And then next we have child, orphan. I did say especially with the Six of Cups, it's your inner child. Let your inner child play within the month of November. So child, orphan, light attribute, independence based on learning to let go, to learning to go, to independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Shadow attributes, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation. I know it's maturity, but it's, Southern girl. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So most definitely you are probably in your past where you had a lot of inner child abandonment, people abandoning you. And the reason why people are abandoning you is because you pretty much are holding on to that fear. And you probably have been abandoning yourself, where you need to learn how to embrace yourself and love yourself, and pretty much know that you have conquered your fears, and let your inner child play. Listen to your inner child and what it is that she likes or he likes. Just bring value to that inner child. Do some more inner child healing for this month. And lastly, victim. That has been the main word, victim. Victim, light attribute, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Shadow attribute, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. So definitely, like I said, you want to play the victim, you can be the victim, but Spirit is not going to have any pity on you in your situation. Either you're going to rise above it or fall below it. So get out of that victim mindset. Excuse me, burping. I've been drinking water, so excuse me. So yes, this victim, this is all it's like the test. You probably play the victim a lot. And Spirit is definitely going to test you to see if you have came out of that energy. And even if you do fall play the victim card, if you become aware of yourself and catch yourself, laugh. Don't beat yourself up and think, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get my blessing. Oh gosh, I just set myself back. Like, we all have flaws. We all have shadow attributes. I play victim sometimes too. Like, even with my current situation that I'm going through now, I have played the victim somewhere along the line through that journey of me going from the going from that one energy all the way down to the 10, completing that cycle. Somewhere along the line, I have played a victim. So if you have, own it, laugh about it, rise above it, or are you going to be the one that says, I ain't never played no victim, I own my stuff? That's your spiritual team side. And like, who this cat thinks she fooling? Hold on, big dog. We sitting up here at the top. We see you, and you see you. So we know. Like, come on. Like, everybody has played some form of a victim, and when you have played the victim role so long, it allows you to rise up to be victorious. That's how. Everybody ain't gonna always be victory. Everybody is never on that victory train, because life will freaking ruffle our feathers. It will sling us, throw us, kick us when we down, when we trying to get up, when we're trying to do our best. So every now and again, we become some form of victim to understand that I am victorious. I have been through hell and back, and I can stand here tall and proud to know that I have been a victim, and now I am victorious. Okay? So let's keep diving in, What do we have here? This right here is Work Your Lights Oracle decks. And these here is just a series of energies or steps that you're going to be going through that's going to help bring forth your transformation. So the first card we have here, this is just instant confirmation exactly into your situation and what you're going through. This is instant gratification. This is your confirmation card. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it don't take it. So the first card we have is Awakening. Energetic updates, a new way of being, integration. So this is definitely going on with your theme group 1 for November predictions. This right here is you have been aware of your old karmic lessons, your old karmic cycles. And so now you're waking up to this here energy, so that way that you can take the necessary steps, the necessary spiritual team to work with. We already have here Metatron here as the first energy to work with. Even working with yourself, owning who you are, and knowing that you have a very powerful voice. And whether you are starting a podcast, whether you are doing inspirational reels or TikTok videos, whatever that is that you are using to get your voice out there to help encourage people, you're awakening up, you're getting these different downloads, you're getting these new sparks of ideas that's going to help trigger that for you, group 1. So next we have here, okay, this is another energy or deity that you can definitely work here. We have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the lights, laying foundations, divine plans. So definitely your spiritual team is giving you different ideas and helping you to take those action steps. You are getting downloads, like write them down whenever, or do a voice memo idea, a voiceover of different ideas that comes to you, that sparks, and just you seeing the different plan that divine has for you. Don't attach yourself to the vision. Attach yourself to the source of which the vision is coming from. So whenever you see that vision and it coming in clear with this third eye activation here, where we have this third eye here, the sixth chakra here. So your third eye is sharpening, it's getting strong. Excuse me, sir. Itchy boy. I need a moment, please. Thank you. it's just pick the perfect time to scratch, right? So your third eye is activating. So definitely don't attach yourself to the vision. Attach yourself to the source, the energy, whoever it is you believe in, God. I'm drawing a blank on all the different, the different religions out here and the, who people, call on to and pray to or whatever. Attach yourself to that source for which this vision has came from. Don't attach yourself to the vision. That's where we get confused at and we lose direction. Yes, we may get access to the plan and the vision and how we're going to be used and how we're going to show up, but we continue to attach ourselves to source that is going to help us make it clear, make the vision even more clearer. Like, yeah, we get glimpses and downloads of it, but don't chase the vision, chase source, right? So next we have the ever unfolding rose. Crack open is happening for you, not to you. So definitely your past, embrace it. Your current your present, your current situation that you're going through, embrace it. Everything that we go through is happening, is a major setup for our comeback. It's happening for you, not to you. So definitely when you realize that, it's going to trigger you into taking that action. It's going to trigger you to pretty much showing up for yourself, to continue to keep showing up to the world, to continue to keep grinding and realizing that, hey, all this stuff that I've been through or that I'm going to be going through is for me. It's not for you. It's for me. To really truly to realize that I'm a beautiful rose. Everything is unfolding. Each of my petals is everlasting unfolding. So embrace it, right? Next we have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? This right here is deep healing. Some more shadow work. What is it that you are definitely holding on to that's stopping you from getting out of the darkness and getting to that beautiful opening that is beyond those dark walls, those different towers? So definitely the month of November is going to be sending you through some more towers as well. Like, you're pretty much just going to be diving deep. Like, you're going to be really aware of that you have been played a victim and that you have really truly this abandoned card here to the child orphan card here, and just really truly embracing like how you're becoming aware of the God complex and how you use your words to destroy people, and how you have been abandoning your inner child and playing the victim. Like, you're pretty much going to be realizing that you have been clinging on to those shadow aspects and not embracing them, right? Like, instead of trying to play like you don't do those things, when you're really realizing that you've been clinging on to a persona of trying to show the world or people around you that's closest to you that you don't do this. You portray this image, but you really deep down, it's like you really want them to really truly embrace your authentic self. When you get home and you're able to get behind closed doors and you're able to take that mask off and really truly let your real self shine. Stop clinging on to trying to be a certain role when you know deep down that this is what you really want to do. If you feel like in your spirit one day, like, what is this energy? What is this I'm seeing with this? So it could really truly explain what this, it's like everything that you are holding on to portray towards the world, where you know it's not, you're not a people pleaser. You are a pleaser of the people that's around you. But it's like you're doing it so you can please your loved ones, the ones that are close to you. But deep down, good and down well, you don't want to do it. So say it. That's what's crumbling. You're trying to cling on to, I got to please my people, the ones that I love. And Spirit is like, no. Fuck them. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Fuck them. Fuck you with love, right? That's basically what is giving. Like, all of this is crumbling, it's coming down, right? And lastly, share your voice, come out of the cave, perspective, expression. Truly express yourself to your people. Truly express yourself to your people. And if you really truly express how you really truly feel at that current moment of not wanting to please them and want to be there in their corner when you know you need someone in your corner, say it. Like, hey, I can't pour in your cup right now today. I can't. I need to reserve this last little bit of what I have in my cup for me. But if you can help me with this, I need help with this. And if they can't be there for you in your corner, you realize that it's not your people. You need to limit your access to them then. And continue to keep moving until you find the ones who's in your family, the ones that's close to you, who are really truly for you. Because you're opening up your voice and you're really standing your ground, and you're really using your words to uplift yourself and uplift those around you. And you have probably been in the place where you have always been a very uplifting person and very positive and very encouraging and very inspirational. And then it just got to the point where people started to drain you and started to just come for you to lay their shit onto you and onto your plate. And then when life got rough and got hard for you, you realize that there is no one around you because you haven't opened your voice to let them know what is going on in your world, what you need help with. So then you became angry towards them because you have been abandoning yourself and your inner child and the things that you need. So then you started to use your words to destroy people. It's because you're frustrated with yourself, because you are not honoring your inner child that's saying, hey, I need help. Hey, I need some love. Hey, I need this. So Spirit is telling you to open up and speak out. And that community that you're seeking is out there. They don't know that you need help because you're not opening your mouth and saying stuff. So yeah, we're going to keep going. This right here is the preparation room. I'm calling these my preparation room. What exactly November preparing you for? What are you getting close to? What are you asking for? Or what do you have you're not aware of? What is this here? What is this preparation room? What is going down in the DM in November, right? So we have here, darling, acceptance, eccentric, moods. What is it that you need to accept? What is it? What's going on? What are some things that you need to accept? You need to probably need to accept the people for who they are, and you just need to reserve your energy from them. And eventually they'll cut themselves off. You don't have to cut them off. They'll do it themselves because they realize they don't have access to you like they used to do, because you have set healthy boundaries in place for yourself, right? And then next we have direction, journey, ship. Yes, hermit energy. I mean, not hermit, the full energy, right? You on a new journey, being flexible, allowing Spirit to be the captain of your ship, of this here vessel as you go on this voyage, right? And then we have dolphin, playfulness, corporations. Then your inner child. Allow that playfulness to take place with your here community, because we have 3 dolphins here, and then we have 3 women in this community card, and including so play, have fun. You don't have to be so serious. Yeah, be serious, but not so serious, because you're having fun this month. You're exploring on this new journey that you're on. Strength and success. We have the Lion card, so definitely you are lean on. If you don't even have the strength, lean on your angels, lean on your ancestors, lean on your spiritual team for this here support, right? For the support of strength, and just know that everything that you're going through is leading you down to success. And we have fish, abundance and luck. So just when you think that your luck can get any worse, you're about to start getting some new luck, some new abundance. And abundance is not just equal to money. Abundance of friends, abundance of love, abundance of peace, abundance of ideas, abundance of of course, prosperity, money as well. That falls underneath that too. But whatever that abundance that you need, be open to it and be ready to receive it when it comes to you with this feminine energy here. Allow it in. So when someone say that they want to help you or just come and just offer you something without you even having to say it, receive it. Take it in, okay? Take it in. And this right here to close out your reading, group 1 for November predictions, is just some final messages here from Spirit with the Moonology cards. We have here, conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So definitely, you are definitely in reach of your of what it is that you're needing, what it is that you're seeking here. And you are in group 1, there's a lot of energy here. So whatever resonated with you, just know that the conclusion, your final outcome is within reach, right? So emotions are running high, super moon. So most definitely listen to your emotions, but don't let your emotions run you. Don't allow that feminine energy to be rogue. Have that balance between your feminine and your masculine energy to where you can see effectively and clearly what Spirit has for you. So that way you won't allow your emotions to change the directions of this here energy. And this energy is very good. It's very bubbly. It's very so a lot of abundance here. It's a lot of love here. There is a lot of money here. There is a lot of opportunities here. So definitely creativity, ideas. There's a lot of energy here within this here group 1 for November predictions. So if your emotions are kind of running high because we have that Scorpio energy, so definitely be aware of it, embrace it, but do not allow it to consume you. Do not allow it to run rogue on you. So with that said, if you got a lot of value out of this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And if you want to help me out and leave a donation, you can do so straight to my PayPal by hitting the link down below, and as well as that's it. I don't know where that I drew a blank. I guess that's it. There's no more. So I want to take the time to thank your guys and thank my guys for helping me to channel these messages that they deem worthy for you. Group 1 for November predictions. With that being said, if you have been drawn to another pal, I'll see you in that pal. If not, peace. Tap in, Soul Samily. Welcome in. This is the viewer. This is the pal. What am I trying to say? I don't know. But this right here is group 2, pal 2 for November's predictions. Exactly what is coming your way for November. What do you need to be on the lookout for? What you need to be prepared. What are you preparing for? What do you need to accept? What do you need to embrace all the good things, right? It's a lot of energy that's going on. It's a lot of questions that I'm asking so that way we can get a full detail of your story. If you're ready to go ahead, tap in. Make sure that you smash that like button. And as well as don't forget to comment and let me know that, my group 2 viewers, my pal 2, viewers, chime down in the comment sections down below. And let's go ahead and get on into this thing. So like I stated already for group 1, I'm going to state it here. If it's for you, it's for you. Take it and run with it and apply it. If it's not, then don't be over here, Conjure, sister, that ain't me, that ain't my story. You don't know what you're talking about. Then, baby, it was not for you. Get up out of here with that. Like, I don't want to hear that energy. I don't want to feel that energy of it's not for me. And I don't know why I feel very aggressive to say that for group 2. Group 2, even when I was shuffling your cards, I was kind of like, dun, 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 So it might be a lot of reunion, booed up, new love coming to the collective in group 2 who are ready for it. If you know you ain't ready, you bitter and you angry about love, why you here, sis? Why you here, bro? Because this right here ain't for you. It's for those who are ready, who really truly clicked on it. Now, if you know this ain't your storyline, then go to pal 1 or pal 3, or wait until an actual storyline really truly resonates with you in your current situation. So I'm just saying, sorry to be harsh, but at the same time, I'm not. So yeah, sorry I had to go a little rogue, because I feel like it might be a little troll somewhere out there that just kind of like this. I feel a lot of love, a lot of happy union energy that's taking place. So like I said, for group 1, we're going to freshly do you some tarot cards. Okay. And before we do that, we're going to get your focal card, the card that actually, called out to you, that pulled you into this here pal, that synced you into the reading. So we're going to start with your main focal energy for the month of November, and then we're going to pull your tarot, and then we're going to continue to keep going with your oracle cards that we have over here in this pal. So let's kick it off with your wisdom of oracle. What's going on for the month of November? What are we focusing on, group 2? Regeneration. Regeneration. 46. That's 10. That's that 1 energy. That's like, you're getting that regeneration. Regeneration is all about being rebuilding. Like, you look at this after the tower has burned down, whenever, when people want to have fresh green grass and to have their grass growing nice and beautiful, they will burn their yard. It would set their yard on fire just so that it can help, nurture the soil and put back what is not there, what has been lost, so that the grass can grow back greener. And I feel like group 2 that you have been taking a lot of freaking L's in love and relationships, but instead of crying and throwing your towel in and giving up on the happily ever after, the fairy tales of love, you decided to just go ahead and take in the lessons. Okay, I want my husband, I want my wife, but what is the qualities that I need to possess within myself to be that good wife, to be that good husband, so that way when my husband and my wife comes to me, they have the same, traits and qualities too. You went down this rabbit hole of heartbreak after heartbreak, but you didn't give in on love, because you knew that love is out there. You knew that you had to experience different things so that you could be clear on what it is that you do want, what you don't want, what you're going to tolerate, what you're not going to tolerate in a relationship, so that way when you two come together, it just flows in and out, that give and the take, the polarity of the divine feminine, divine masculine energy. I'm excited for you, group 2. Like, I'm not here for the relationship, me personally, because I'm trying to learn how to love and embrace myself a little bit better than what I have done. But for those who have learned the lesson, I'm like you. I'm like you on that energy where I still love. I have not given up on love, but I just know that my self-love for myself is not on the level that I need it to be before I get in my next relationship. So those who have done the work, I'm falling behind you. Drop some tips down below for me so I can read it and know what it is. But I really truly feel like this boat, this land of love that you have been cultivating after it has finally been burned down to completion. If you look, if I can get it as close as I can, but I really can't because my camera's like way back there. It's not even close, because I'm trying to make sure that y'all see me, see the cards and all the good things in this here energy, right? But if you really can see that, there's a tree it looked like it's been burned down, but we have a couple of nice green leaves that are starting to grow and started to manifest. After this here land, your love land has been burnt down to the ground. And even those who are not coming into union with an actual another person, you have definitely have been coming into union with yourself. You are becoming your own wife, your own husband to yourself. So if you are within the union with yourself and you're here for it, then let's keep going. Let's keep diving into this here your tarot cards. I'm getting, but it's the divine counterparts for me that are. This energy that is very strong and very present is literally not self-union, but really truly union with yourself and union with another person. That's what's really here, and that's really potent and present. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna pull your tarot cards for group 2. What messages you have for group 2, Spirit? What messages that you deem worthy for group 2, PAL 2 for the month of November? These predictions for November. What is going on? I'm truly grateful for the messages. Ooh, come on. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, Spirit wants me to channel these messages already coming through. So So off the bat, I know a lot of people like to look at reverses and think that, oh my gosh, that when it's in the upright, everybody be ready for the uprights, right? But the reverses is like, y'all kind of just, it's like it gives energy like, oh my gosh, like it's a bad thing, but it's not. I really truly feel like this wheel came out in the reverse as your starter position. It's because it just highlights this here generation card. Regeneration. Like you literally have been in stalemate, stagnant energy of not moving into marriageville yet, moving down the aisle just yet. It's because you had to learn everything that you thought was supposed to take place for love or whatever beliefs, other people's stuff, your own beliefs mixed in with that, and just getting trapped in within the hurt all of that had to come burning down to the ground, so that way you can really truly get clear on what it is that you want. Not what Keisha and Jim and them want for you, but what you want for you. And as well as your person that's meant for you, they had to learn how to not hear what Sierra and Karen and them had to say about their relationship. They had to get clear on what it is that they want. And so that way you two come together and come into a union, it matches y'all flow. So this here Wheel of Fortune, like even though the love wheel has been the wheel has stopped turning, it's getting ready to start back moving and starting to allow the flow of love to come back in, because you are ready. You have completed your cycle. You have completed. And it's so funny, I keep saying complete your cycle for both of these groups, and I'm on my cycle today. I'm over here pressing through as I, create this content. But hey, it's a happy flow. So yeah, and don't be ill in me either. Like, no, it's natural. So yes, it's Mother's nature. So yes. I don't know why I'm feeling a lot of troll energy this month. Like, it's a lot of troll energy that I'm feeling. Ooh, we have the Emperor. What else we have going on for the month of November? We have the Temperance in reverse. Come on with all these major arcanas. Some major energy taking place for group 2. We have the World in reverse. We have the Hierophant in reverse. And we have the Four of Wands. And the card that just flipped over is the... What is this? I'm trying to learn this new deck. The Haunted House Tarot. I believe this here is the Page of Cups in reverse. And let me get one more card. Thank you so much. I got two. Got the Fool in reverse. And as well as the Three of Swords. Off the bat. With this regeneration card here as your main focus, is exactly like you have not given up on love. You know that there is someone for you. You know that you are the one and your one is out there for you. They just have not been delivered to you on a silver platter just yet. You have not been delivered to each other on a silver platter just yet. And even though you are in the waiting room and you're waiting for all the generation to take place and the new growth to come through, Spirit needs you to get out of that stuck energy of healing and just being confined to yourself and put yourself out there. Like, you have to be committed to the journey. You have to be committed. So if you're looking for the one, have fun and go out with the girls, go out with the guys, go out by yourself, start back dating. And as well as here with this World card here, this new world of love is opening up to you, but at the same time you can't allow this old hurt energy with the Three of Swords here. You cannot allow that, if I can pick it up, the remnants of that to stay in your way, to stay to keep, from blocking you, from keeping this here new found love to find you. All your major arcanas except for one, which is the Emperor card, are in reverse. And it's because your masculine energy of wanting to try to protect that feminine energy to keep you from getting hurt in relationships, it's kind of in the way. It's kind of going rogue, and Spirit is like, okay, sir, y'all need to stop trolling out here in these woods. Go use the bathroom. Leave the stray cats alone. You're coming back with fleas and ticks and want to be all itchy in my video and stuff. Golly. What happened when y'all think y'all bad? Going climbing in between these trees and these bushes and stuff and getting caught up in spider webs and spiders and all kind of stuff and bringing it back in here and getting scratching and stuff. Now, so far, the flea treatment can work. Just overriding the work. Sorry about that. Jeez. Anybody want a dog? Let me stop. But anyways, the masculine energy here, the Emperor here is kind of running rogue. It's kind of not allowing you to move past the hurt. Especially when we went through this 10-10 portal and all our karmic cycles that have been coming up. And it's just not to hurt you. It's just so you can be aware. So you know exactly what it is that you want, what you don't want, what you're going to deal with, what you ain't going to deal with, what you ain't going to take from, Pookie and all of them, or a different relationship that you are cultivating, whether it's a romantic or if it's a platonic relationship or whatever. And including the relationship that you're doing, coming into harmony with yourself, the necessary changes that you really need to take or whatever. And Spirit is like, yeah, we have burned all these towers, we have burned all of this down, and now it's time. Now you're in the stage where you're about to start building back up, but at the same time, like, you won't allow the building to take place is because you keep arguing and going back and forth with yourself or with spirit. And instead of allowing the necessary changes to take place and being committed to that with this Hierophant here. The Hierophant is all about your commitment. It's all about your beliefs or whatever. Like really truly allow those old beliefs to go, and if it resurface, then let it resurface. Don't allow it to control you. Hey. Sorry about the dogs barking in the background. Like, it's probably whatever. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to continue to keep pressing forward. Somebody may be coming back to the house. Who knows what Blackie is barking at. But Chopper, you in the room with me. I don't need you barking. I'm going to need you to be quiet. Okay? Same thing goes to you too, Pumpkin and Spice on my right. All right. Let's keep going. So, you're on a new journey, and Spirit is just needing you to be open to the new journey. Like, it may be scary sometimes. You may have, I get it, heartbreak is very scary. So to put your heart back out there again and start back dating or whatever, it can be very scary. It can be, you kind of don't want to do it. That's okay. Some days you may want to go out there and go out there and put yourself out there. Some days you don't. You don't have to do it. And you don't have to beat yourself up for not being out there and thinking that, oh, maybe I should go out. The one might be out there. No, it's just do it when you feel called to do it, and don't do it when you don't feel called to do it. And don't beat yourself up when you don't go out, or you cancel plans with the girls or with the guys or with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. It's okay. We know you have been hurt. We are very aware of that. And your person has been hurt too. Take it in, soak it in, and just give thanks and homage to the lesson, and just know that it's a process. The wheel is going to turn. It's not going to turn so quickly, so fast. But I kind of do feel like those who are about to start getting out there in dating, there's a possibility for a handful of y'all that we're gonna move real fast. So if you do, don't be scared. And when you do get scared, speak out on it. Talk about it. Let it be known. Because we have this Four of Wands here. And the Four of Wands is all about that partnership and building a future. And it's coming in very fast, and it's blazing. So, and it's not the fact that it's here. So the person that's that small few of people who are about to come into union, about to come into committed relationships, is going to be very scary, and it's going to be triggering a lot of your heartbreaks, a lot of old things, and what you think that you have healed from by yourself. You don't truly heal it until you come into union with other people, until you deal with other people. So when this newfound love this person that comes towards you, don't be afraid. Don't push them away. Don't shut down. Don't do your old habits and old karmic patterns and behaviors of just shutting down, withdrawing, withholding your emotions. Speak out on it. Stand up for yourself and speak out on what's bothering you, what's scaring you, and allow that person to help you, and y'all work through it together. That's how you're going to really truly find out if that person is really for you. Are they going to continue to keep triggering you, or are they going to abandon you? Like that's if you want something different in love, you got to do things. You got to do things differently. So let's keep going and diving in onto the your energy cards. Exactly. What's the energy? What's from your past that's affecting your present, and it's also going to be affecting your future? So the first card, we have the Temple Path. So definitely this, your hurt relationships, these past relationships have really put you into, isolation, put you in hermit mode. So that way that you can really truly figure out what it is that you have done wrong, what you have done right, what you could have done better. Just really truly just, taking the accountability for yourself, your past relationships, and just learning the lessons that spirit needed you to learn, which has led you to the happy family card. So this is your present moment. This is, it's love. It's the union. It's the, even you coming into union with yourself, all of you, like your inner child, your divine feminine self, your divine masculine self, all of that. But I'm telling you, the main energy that's really taking over this energy is is marriage. It's really truly boy meets girl type of energy, right? It's not, self energy. It's two people. It's two, because we got a lot of twos and a lot of fours and a lot of, so yes, let's keep going. Angel of love. So definitely call on your angels of love, so that way you can balance out this energy, so that way you won't allow your hurt to allow you to withdraw, but to call on the angels of love, so that way you continue to have that compassionate love, that unconditional love, so that way you have that love for yourself to express the things that are hurting you with love, and not with hate and anger and aggressive that will lead that person to run away from you or shut down, to abandon you because they don't want to deal with the aggressive rah-rah energy. That's what probably needs to take place, that needs to allow the hurt. Like, you probably in the past have had especially if your recent relationship that has sent you into a form of real true union with yourself, and learning how to be gentle with yourself and express your past hurt and your past fears with yourself, so that way you can do that differently in your next relationship. That person who probably was, I feel like this is also like a past lover too. Like, this past lover can possibly, like, y'all probably trigger each other's healing more, and you had to separate, and then you're going to come together on a new timeline. And then again, it's also maybe someone who may just be new, that resembles someone from your past. But now it's like they resemble it, they carry the energy, but at the same time, they're probably going to help you to realize, hey, you can't talk to me like that. I understand that you may be afraid and you might be triggered right now, but let's use your words. Let's be adults and let's use our words. Only kids get upset and throw tantrums and withdraw and withhold their emotions or whatever, or you don't understand their emotions. But we're grown, we're adults here, and I understand you may be afraid. So what is it that you're feeling? What is it that I've done that may have triggered you? You may be coming across that person who does that, but they're not gonna always lead that all the time. So you have to be a big girl, a big boy, and put your big panties on, your big boxes on, and really truly stand up and take on that energy too. So with that being said, let's keep moving forward. This right here is your archetype cards, and this is just the characteristic energies that you either need to embrace or you need to let go of. So what we have here is mentor, light attribute, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Shadow attributes, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instructions. So definitely be a mentor in your relationship, in these new relationships. Allow different wisdom. Like, it may be someone that you might be meeting that's going to help you. Whether this, it could be it's a mix of things. It could be the actual partner that's going to be teaching you how to really truly, come into full union of love with yourself and with them. Or it may be someone who's an elder, or someone who's a close friend of yours who may be married, and you idolize their relationship. So sometimes you may have to come out of the energy of trying to be the teacher and become the student. Or maybe you may have been the student, you need to become the teacher. Who knows? So these are some attributes about yourself that you need to embrace or you need to let go of. So if it fits, if it resonates, apply it so that you know how to apply it, right? So then we have the healer. Light attributes: passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Shadow attributes: taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. So definitely, it's time to apply all the information and the knowledge that you have gained. It's time to apply it and time to do things differently with this Temperance card. Temperance is all about change. It's all about that flow, that water, the emotions. So yes, take your pain, not your plane, but take your pain and turn it into a beautiful story. Do something different. Hit the reset, and it's time to definitely change. And as well as we have a prostitute. Light attribute, the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Shadow, placing material consideration and security above self-empowerment. So definitely, I believe I talked about this early in October energy when I was, because it's the end of October as I'm recording this. So I remember somewhere along the lines where I was talking about, like, you have been a prostitute to your own self. Like, you probably gave yourself away to people you know that wasn't worthy, and just making yourself feel low and taking away your value. So definitely be in remembrance of that, and know that you won't do that again. This is not your past is not here to haunt you. It's here to encourage you and make sure that you stay on that path of righteousness with yourself, not the path of destruction, right? So the internal light attributes: determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. That journey card, right? Like, you're seeing this newfound love with fresh eyes. It's not like your past is to empower you. So that way, okay, this is what my past was like. So now let me look at this situation with something new, right? With new lenses. And the shadow attribute is inability to grow up and be responsible. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. So definitely, you probably have been trying in your past. You love so much, but at the same time, you have been broken. You thought that getting in a relationship with somebody was going to help bring you some form of security when you need to give it to you first. So don't be looking. You learn. Don't get into that energy of looking for things that you know outside. Anything that you want, it starts with you and it ends with you. So definitely do not get in a relationship, this new relationship, looking for your form of security and your happiness from someone else. Damn it, you give it to you. So yeah. So let's keep going. Y'all, I tell y'all, I'm still trying to get audios. I got a mic and everything, so it's just like to be going back in and out of the spiritual realm to make sure nothing has cut off. It's a task. So send me some energy of support for your girl, because I need it. So let's keep going. Group 2. I just had to give a little bit to myself and all the other readers out here. It takes a lot to give pre-recorded information. I see why a lot of the readers like to go live, because yeah. So the next cards right here is just to dive in deeper, just to dive deeper into just, give a little bit more clarity to your situation and the energies around you for November predictions. So let's go. Group 2, we have yes. Just say yes. Spirit is telling you to say yes to these changes. Spirit is telling you to say yes to being, to your commitment, to getting out there and start dating Spirit is just telling you to say, to say yes even when you don't feel like doing it. Still say yes and honor yourself when you don't feel like doing it, and don't beat yourself up about it either. So most definitely. So we have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, would you do it? So if you definitely, if you knew that if you knew that you didn't have the support, whether it's physical support from your family, your loved ones that you know, or the support from your angels, your ancestors, your guides, would you still jump out there and start making yourself available because you know that you have been faithful to love? Would you still do it? That's the question, right? That's what you need to inquire. If I knew that if I knew I would be supported in love, would I still do the necessary work to have healed myself, to have come into union with myself as far as I can come into union with myself, so that way that I can come into union with my partner? Would you have still done it? If so, or if not, still trust your path, right? Because everything that you have done or been through has led you to this point. It's you getting ready for the love that you've been seeking, right? Like I said, it coincides with the temple's path, because you're on a path, right? Everybody's on some form of path. Everybody's on some form of journey. And this is your journey, group 2. So, break the chain as ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. There's just confirmation to what I just said, right? Like, that doesn't even need any breakdown. Like, it can't break down no further than what it needs to break down, right? Do it differently. Break those patterns, right? Ooh, I thought it was one, but it's 2 more. The next card is Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priest, mystic, and teacher. This mentor teacher thing, you may be two as well, group 2, getting ready to teach other women. And it's so funny because I say I'm not on that journey of coming into union with a partner. I'm learning to dive more into union with myself and take my self-love to deeper depths. So if you know that you have been where I have been, it's time for you to start teaching, to start, to pull me up. Pull me up, pour in my cup, and there might be other women or other men out here too that you need to be teaching more on that journey of self-love and self-healing, and not losing sight of love, but to get more understanding of the love that you're seeking, what it is that you're going to put up with, what you're not going to put up with, what you desire, what you don't desire, just coming into full understanding of that. You may be ready to start teaching me and other women or other men or whoever who needs to learn. So the teaching part has fallen you on 2 cards, with the mentor and then the Sisterhood of the Rose. So definitely, if you know you have been called to start teaching that and start sharing that or whatever, don't be holding back. Help me out. Start with the comments. Start in the comments. Help me out. Let me read. Help me out, group 2. Okay? So, yes. So, lastly, leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. It's so funny, but it's so true. Definitely, you are being called to start back dating, start putting yourself out there, and you want that love, you want to meet your one, you want to come into union with your one, you got to leap, you got to jump first, and then the universe will catch you, right? So Trust that everything is going to work out as according to plans. Does that mean that the first person that asks you what your name is going to be the one? For some, it may be, not for all of us. Like, just take your time and just trust the process. And, get back out there. So next here we have is just some more. The preparation room. This is the question I asked about it. What is November preparing you for? So we have Shark, survival, power. Step into your power and get out there. Indulge into this new patterns, these new thoughts and beliefs around love, around whether it's romantic love or platonic love with your tribe, your friends, your families, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your mom, your dad, with yourself, with your partner. Like, step into that power and know that everything that you have been through, you are a survivor. You are a victor. So yes. The next card is inheritance, male, old man. So definitely, you're definitely going to be inheriting the gifts that Spirit has to give to you. Not necessarily saying that it's going to come from an old man, but it's just, just the energy that's coming behind it, that I'm getting behind that card is just pretty much like everything that you have been dealing with and going through. It's nothing new. It's your season. You are a veteran. You have been on this journey for a while. It's nothing new. So you're about to start inheriting the love that you've been wanting and been asking for and been working towards, and been giving and not giving either, or just giving it to yourself, like you're ready to inherit the things you've been asking for, right? And next, key, lock, unlock. Whether you hold the key, and even too, it matches here, like in the World card. The Spirit is giving you the key. So you have the key. So whether you're gonna unlock this door or you're gonna keep it locked, it's up to you to decide. But do not complain when you don't get the things you want, because you gotta leap first, boo. That's what Spirit said. You jump first and we're gonna catch you. Next we have cycles, change, moon. Change. Basically, you gotta change. Like, you are aware of that you've been having these broken hearts. So now it's time for you to change. It's time for you to do things differently. The things that you haven't done in the past that didn't work, it didn't serve you. It's time to make a change. Ooh, flowers, romance, sweetness. Just saying, the love, whether it's the love of life, loving the sweetness of life, loving the romance that life has to give you, your romantic life, or just the romance you have with yourself. Like, enjoy it. Allow the world to give you its flowers, because the flowers is now due. Like, it's time for you to start teaching and helping those who needs that encouragement, that don't know where to start. I'm serious. If you help a sister out, I'm just saying. So a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So definitely partnerships, coming into partnerships. And last but not least, confidence is your key to success. So you want to be successful in your new romantic love. You have to have the confidence in the things that you have learned and speak out on it. Speak out on it with love. Speak out on it with balancing out your feminine and your masculine energy right now. Like I said at the beginning of your reading, right now your masculine energy is running rogue. It's because you have been triggered by all your old karmic cycles and old memories of past failed relationships. It's just kind of like, it's just got your masculine want to protect the feminine energy, but it's doing it from a place of control and dominance and fear, instead of, okay, this relationship, this person cheated on me, does not mean that I'm not worthy and value of love. It just means that that person wasn't for me. They had some things that they had to work through themselves, and does not take away from me. It does not dismiss me. It does not devalue me. That's their own person stuff. But then again, when you bring that into a new relationship and you think that all men are going to cheat, then it becomes about you, because you're not feeling like you're worthy of love because what somebody else done to you in the past, because it has something to do with them and not you. So now you putting you in it by putting it into another relationship, when it's just that, okay, in my past I have been cheated on. So if you ever feel like you're lost, or you're losing yourself, come to me. Let's talk about it. Let me know. Be honest with me, and let's work through it. Let's do this together, or whatever. So your last relationship, that person, they didn't want to share that with you, so they took it out and thought, okay, let me go and cheat, when it's just, I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. So group 2, I'm going to definitely get up out of here. If you got a lot of value out of that, be sure to like this video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not done so, hit that bell notification. And group 2, if you have been drawn to another pal, I'll see you in that pal. If not, I want to thank your guys and my guys for delivering this here beautiful message for the month of November. And if anything you can't remember, is remember to focus on your focal energy of the month, which is regeneration. Everything is starting to build up and take launch. It's just all about you leaping, right? So with that being said, peace, and I love you. Hello, my beautiful lovelies, and welcome to your here pick a card reading, group 3, pal 3, for your November predictions. As I told all the other 2 groups, this is your disclaimer. This here is intended for whoever it is intended for, so do not try to make the story fit to your situation. If it resonates, take it with you and apply it. If it does not, leave the rest. So with that being said, we have your oracle cards and your tarot cards. I'm going to pull your tarot card. I'm going to pull your tarot cards on camera. I already pre-shuffled your oracle cards, but we're going to start with the main card that draws you here to this pal selection, which is the Wisdom of Oracle. And so we're going to go ahead and get off into your reading. And before we do, we want to make sure you hit that smash the button on the like button. Helps me out, and as well as it gets this out to other viewers who can definitely use this here predictions. And as well as, don't forget to go ahead and chime on into the comments. I want to see exactly how many people I have in group 1, 2, or 3. If you're in group 3 and you're heavily in here, go ahead and comment down below, and definitely let's tap in. And as well, if you're new here and you love my energy, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you are returning sub, what's good, Soul Samily? Tap in the comment sections down below. I definitely want to hear from you. So with that being said, let's get your focal energy for the month of November. What exactly is going on for you? We have here Yin energy. A lot of feminine energy here. A lot of just basking in your feminine energy, retreating back to your womb space and reflecting on your year. Exactly what has taken place for you within your year. Whenever you do see this, So do not think that, okay, if you are now in November of 2023, then in this pick a card of November 22 is revealed to you. It's some messages in here that you definitely need to see and you definitely need to hear. But Spirit is revealing it to you when you are ready. I have said it to all the other groups, and I make sure I'm saying it to group 3. But yin energy, it's all about the divine feminine energy retreating back to your womb as everything is starting to die. All the leaves are starting to fall. Excuse me. You drink me some water. So definitely all the leaves are starting to fall, hit the ground, and everything looks like it's dead, but it's not. It's Mother Nature's way of reflecting, recharging, strengthening, and getting ready to cultivate for this next season, the next divine masculine season. So now the feminine energy, divine feminine, is really calling you to retreat back home, return back to your womb space, and to reflect on your year. Allow a lot of unconditional love to flow through. I definitely feel like this group is definitely have been beating themselves up because things have not been going according to your plan, but it's not your plan, it's divine's plan. So you're exactly where you need to be, even though you feel like you may not be, but you're exactly where you need to be. So definitely rest into your womb space and allow your intuition to speak to you, to guide you through your situation and your and what it is that you're going through. I'm not right off the back. I'm definitely not picking up instantly what it is that you're going through, so that's why we're going to pull some tarot cards and we're going to keep diving a little further. But right now, the certain message that I am picking up on is just take it easy on yourself, on your reflection of your journey, and stop beating yourself up. Group 3, November is just all about you. Stop looking at your L's as losses and really know that you have won, and really truly listen to Spirit. Definitely, especially here with this King of Cups here. Listen to your intuition. Stop allowing your emotions of you losing, thinking that you had lost when you didn't lose. You have the 4 of Pentacles. I'm going to get all your cards so that way I can sink into this here storyline. Followed by the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. What else do we have here? What else we have for the viewers for Group 3 Power Breeze November predictions? For the viewers that's going to be tuning in, thank you so much for that card. 7 of Wands in reverse. You have the 2 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, we had a card that flip over. Just shuffling, we got the 9 of Cups in reverse. And one more card. Thank you so much. We have the 8 of Wands in the upright position. So yeah, you have Group 3, you have a lot of up and down emotions here. Just entering into picking up on the energy. Can I help you? Are you just sitting there staring at me? I don't know if y'all see him in the camera. Choplin. Come here. What's up, boy? You itchy boy. So, this storyline that I'm picking up on for you, group 3, it's a lot of up and down emotions. It's a lot of loss, especially reflecting on your losses and allowing that to stagnate your manifestations. You're manifesting more delays and more setbacks than comebacks, because you're not getting out of the energy of just realizing that no, you're all so greedy. That's why I'm like touching y'all. Like, as soon as I stop, y'all want more. Like, no, get what you get and be happy and be grateful and move on. Having a moment with my dog. I'm sorry. Let me get into this here energy. But definitely this is mainly around money and possessions. And it's like Spirit took that away from you so that way you can understand that it's not all about material and possessions and what you own and what you have. It's the gift and the talents that you have, and really truly serving people and really truly helping people from a place of not, okay, if I help you, I know I'm going to get paid. If I help you, I know I'm going to, get this X amount of dollars so that I can, be on the yacht somewhere in Jamaica, or, stuff like that. Like you're worrying about the material gain instead of the really truly serving and helping people and being a worker of the universe, and allowing that to motivate you. Because when you focus more, Spirit is trying to get you to focus on your talents and your gifts that you can easily do and truly and using it to help people and to make a change and make a difference in society and help shift the energy of Mother Earth and the human race, because it has gone to shit. I mean, clearly look up and look around you. I mean, small. I'm just saying, excuse me. I'm just small. At this point, it is what it is. But at the same time, it's like you're here for a reason, and you have instead of being that lost month or whatever. Because at one point you were, because you was all about material gain, and you was very stingy with this 4 of Pentacles here. And it's like you got all the monies. You have all the monies in the world, but you over here being selfish and stingy with it, and just worrying about if I help you or whatever, that I know I'm going to get money back, because that's my my service. And it's like, take your mind away from the money and the possessions, because that's definitely going to come when you are a good stewardess, when you are a good worker, when you are a worker of the universe. The universe has no choice but to work for you and make sure that you lack for nothing, so that way you can continue to keep pouring out and be a good service. Because the universe knows that when we are in a place of lack, it distracts us. It causes us to stifle our manifestation. And at this point, you are in a place of lack, because Spirit took away the material possessions, so that way that you can appreciate that, okay, the gifts that I do and that I am, I don't have all the power, because I'm an extension of God, and that I'm here to really truly serve and be a light worker, be an energy healer, to be you know, a magician to and not magician, a musician, music, you know, an artist, you know, a singer, a rapper, whatever, using your gifts to help heal somebody, to help transform somebody's life, instead of showing up to a gig, to a show, just to receive a bag, and you half-assing on your job, or you half-assing on your gifts and your talents, and it's like you sitting here getting 100% of the money, but then giving us 10% of the work, and it's like that ain't adding up. I want 100. I gave you 100% of the bill. Why I can't get 100% of the work? Like, come on. And so Spirit blocked that to get you out of that bubble, but at the same time, it's like you're taking these L's as L's when you really need to reflect on, I was so wrapped up in material gain. That's the storyline that I'm getting from these cards. I kind of feel like I'm not right though. Like, it's a little piece of me that's kind of like, I don't feel like I'm right, but at the same time, I kind of feel like you have thought about it. You reflected on that, and so now I feel like you have been asking. Put you on the charger. I feel like you have been asking for stuff, and Spirit is like putting your manifestation and what you want on pause, because you haven't truly learned that lesson just yet on taking your mind off the material possession, especially when I keep looking at this Four of Pentacles. And I know the Four of Pentacles, the original Rider-Waite version of Four of Pentacles, is literally, he has a pentacle in his hands that he's holding on to, two pentacles underneath his feet that he's stepping on top of, and a pentacle on top of his head. And it's like, you being selfish with it. And even my favorite deck that I really love, the Seekers, the Light Seers Tarot, she got the Four of Pentacles and she's being stingy with it. So it's like, and even with this here doll, it's like holding on a death grip of this pentacle, right? So it's like, you know, and then as I look closer, thank you, Spirit, for giving me confirmation that I am on the right path, and I need to trust that I'm picking up on the right store. Like, even like this doll is holding on to this pinnacle for dear life, but at the same time, like all it see is just money. Like you got somebody coming to you because they know that you are very talented and you're good at your work and what it is that you do, and they have heard so much great things about you, and so now they're here trying to work with you, but at the same time, you just see just dollar signs when you look at them instead of helping this person or whatever, and then you just show up and get them 20% of the work, of the results, but you want 100% of the pay. That ain't working out. But you sitting here keep asking for, you know, for this and that, and it's really like, yo, you done mistreated some people in the past because of the greed of dollar. And so now you have been in a season of losses, and you're taking it as true L's, and Spirit's like, no, that's not it. We need you to get that the path that you were initially on was not the right one. And eventually you will get it, because we have the 8 of Wands here as your outcome energy, and the Wands is just all, you know, the 8 of Wands is literally, it's led by the major arcana, the strength card, the number 8. So it's like, you know, you're going to be leaning on Spirit to guide you through this here season of why your finances have kind of dried up, and it's going to lead you back on the right path to where everything is going to be charging forward ahead. So right now you end up in a place, but that's not your forever outcome. I don't know how long it's going to last. Time is an illusion. So at this point, just be patient. For those who want to ask, well, how long do you know this is going to last? Be patient, because up there, they don't run on a time clock like us. That was developed by man. So I'm just saying. 32, the door to spirit. So definitely, spirit is definitely trying to get yours. Excuse me. These energy cards is really talking about your past, your present, and your future. What's going on around you in your past that has led to your present moment, and that's also what's going on in your present that's going to be leading to your future. So excuse me. We have your past is the door to spirit. Exactly. Spirit is literally trying to get your attention so you can make the right changes for yourself, and as well as for the people that you're here to help and serve, with the number 32, which reduces down to 5. So definitely, spirit is trying to get your attention. Spirit is trying to get you out of that space of being greedy and want all the money, so that way you can have this lifestyle, so that you can flaunt in people's faces or whatever, and get you back to the space of you really truly helping people and serving people. Or even, and I'm also picking up on the energy of people who just chasing the dollar, and spirit is trying to show you that, hey, I need you to be serving people this way, but it's not the way that you're used to. So it's like you almost kind of running from that, and so spirit is taking your money away from you, so that way that you can be on the path of really truly doing the work that you're supposed to be doing, that you're running from. So I am picking up on that for those who this storyline I'm talking about, if it does not fit and you fit with, you are, say if you may be working in corporate America, but you're being called to be called to do something else, and it's like you haven't been in a corporate America so long, and it's like now you're, you probably have taken a pay cut at work, or you may have lost your jobs because you are being called to do something else and you're running from it, and spirit is like, what you gonna do now? Either you gonna listen to me, or you gonna continue to keep delaying your victories, which you're writing it off as L's, as losses. So next we have Angel of Strength. Even though in this deck it's 50, but when I see the Angel of Strength and compare it to the Strength card in the Tarot deck, which is the number 8, and then we have the 8 of Wands here, and I said how the eight of Wands is correlated to the Major Arcana, the Strength card. Literally call on your angels for strength in your situation. Spirit is all around you. Your angels, your ancestors, they're all around you. They're definitely guiding you for the month of November, and you just definitely need to lean on them. Definitely. And lastly, blossoming abundance. See, they're letting you know that your abundance is definitely going to come back around. It's just that you just need to take this time to reflect on the things that you have done wrong and what you have lost sight of the true work that you have lost sight of, or the work that you need to be doing, or whatever, and that you feel like it's not for you, but Spirit is saying that it is for you. You just need to trust and know that everything is going to work out. Lean on us at this current moment. Spirit is telling you to lean on them, to call on them for strength, so that way you know how to get through this here situation and what it is that you need to be doing to make sure that your abundance starts to blossom, and that abundance is not just prosperity, it's abundance of everything, abundance of ideas, abundance of clarity, abundance of peace, abundance of love, joy, whatever it is that abundance of strength, whatever it is that you are needing at this current time, that is what is going to flow to you when you lean on your spiritual team. So let's keep going. If anything is definitely resonating for you, group 3, for your November predictions, and in this here pick a card, make sure that you comment down below and you chime in. Let me know. I'll definitely love to hear your story, and just maybe someone in the comment section that you may connect with who also has the same storyline as you, that you may build a fan-based relationship here in the internet. So yes, let's keep going. This right here is your archetype cards, and these cards are all about exactly what it is, what characteristics in yourself that you need to either embrace or that you need to let go of. So we have, turn it over too many. One too many. So right now we have Virgin, light attribute, maintaining symbolic purity of spirit, of heart and spirit. Shadow attribute, fear of intimate union. So definitely this is just piggyback off of what I was saying, that you have lost sight of the purity of your work and your talents and your gifts, and you're chasing the dollar. And so spirit is like literally trying to get you back into the union of being that of your gifts, and not trying to rip people off because you know you're going to get 100% of the bill regardless if you do the full work. But spirit is like, no, we need you to do the full work so that you can get the full pay. So definitely embrace that light attribute and let go of that abuse of just trying to get people's money because you fear that you may, be back poor again, or you fear that, because your money has been slow, that it's going to be, so you're trying to get all the pay, but it's like, no, don't do that. Next, we have athlete, light attributes, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Shadow attributes, misuse of athletic ability for selfish needs, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. So definitely this just speaks to just, that you are, like, people have been saying, oh, I hear that you do such amazing work, especially if you may be in construction or something, where you're working, where you're using your muscles or whatever this is that you do, that that you are good at with your hands, or just, you're just very freaking talented and very skillful, that you get a lot of your business or a lot of your work from word of mouth or whatever, from reference or whatever. And because people hear that you're so good, that you allowing that to stroke your ego, and you're half stepping on your work, but you're expecting 100% of the money. So yes, definitely get out of that energy and get back into the energy of being that skillful, talented person that people have heard about, and that you're genuine, you're compassionate, and you want to make sure that every detail of the work that you do is right, that it helps somebody and it helps transform that person, as well as it transform you, is because it helps sharpen your gifts and your talents, right? So, liberator, light attributes, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Shadow attribute, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legit constraints. Just more confirmation about this here. Like, you have got that kind of like that God complex. Like, yeah, I'm very talented, I'm the baddest, I'm the best at what it is that I do, but you're not the only one. But at the same time, people come to you is because they have heard that you are very compassionate, that you're very detail oriented, and that you just make sure that the project isn't done unless that it's not complete, unless everything that goes into it. I don't know why, it's just giving very construction type of energy. Like, maybe if you do construction, comment down below and let me know. Like, I feel like this is someone who is like not half stepping on any job or anything like that. Or even if you are a healer, that you didn't get that person's cord, or that you can't really help, that you can't help heal their situation or what it is that they're going through, but you're taking their money and pretending like you have helped clear it out their blocks, and good and well that you didn't do it. Like, come on, like, let's liberate these people for real. Justify yourself and these people too out here. Like, that's adding unnecessary karma to you. So lastly, trickster. Light attribute, transcending conventions, stiffness, and predictable behavior. Shadow attribute, manipulating others through duplication. Yeah, like spirit is letting it be known that they may not see you, but we see you. So we're gonna snatch this money away from you to get your attention, so that we can steer you back on the right path. It's up to you whether or not you take heed to the messages that spirit is delivering to me, to you. What you gonna do with it? Either you gonna do right, or are you gonna still continue to play victim and thinking that, oh my gosh, my money is getting slow, all my money is dried up, I'm losing out here, like I'm losing all my clients, I'm losing this, I'm losing that. Well, yeah, you're losing is because you're not doing right by these people. You're not doing right by yourself. You're not doing right by the gifts that I gave you. And I'm talking about God, who's telling you, like, you are an extension of me. You're here to serve and change the humanity, the energy around Mother Earth and around humanity. But instead, you're being just like the corrupt people that's already out here that's doing you bad by your, on your taxes or on these laws and politics or whatever. Like, you're doing the same thing, and you want to sit here and cry wolf and think that, okay, you think we whooping you now, but either this right here is just a wake up call. You need to take time to reflect and realize that you have not done good by your works or whatever. So this is a time divine feminine is calling out to you. Your intuition is calling out to you that, hello, that I have not done right, and I need to either justify it by one, going back and apologizing to these people, or owning that I have not done right and do right for the next, the next go round. And I feel like you definitely are aware of this, because the way the cards are out here, you are definitely aware of this. So it's just, just giving confirmation to where you are at. Yeah, camera only records for a minute, a period of time before it cuts out. So yeah, I just only get 30 minutes. So we already 30 minutes into your reading group 3. So let's go ahead and just continue to keep going. And these right here is the Work Your Light Oracles by Rebecca Campbell. And this is just all about, what it is, your confirmation, like I said, like your intuition has been speaking to you. You are kind of aware. So, this is here just all about, your confirmation cards, what it is that you need to know that's going to jumpstart you into action, and what the actions you need to take, what's the healing that you need to take so you can receive the outcome that you're exactly looking for, which is to have your abundance to start back blossoming again. So exactly what's going on for you in the month of November. Group 3. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So definitely spirit is saying, like, you need to establish some form of boundaries to where you're not allowing the work and the talent that you do to go to your freaking head, because you're not the only one that can do this. It's just that, like, you're not the only one. Like, I feel like you have the think that it's like you're in competition with you and everybody else around you. Want to make sure that you're the only one in it, but you're not for everybody, and everybody is not for you either. So you got to learn how to set boundaries with yourself and your gifts, and literally understand that the talents and the gifts that I do have is coming from source. These are something from me. This is not a skill that I had to keep, that I had to go and learn so that I can, sharpen it. This is just natural born gifts that I have, and over time they have been sharpened because I have been putting them to use. So you got to learn how to set boundaries and not think that, okay, I'm the creator and the founder of this when I'm not. So yeah. So don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And this is also catered to the ones where I said that spirit has, you maybe have lost your job, or spirit has reduced your pay because it's something you maybe in the corporate world, and you need to get out of that energy because it's something else that you want to do, but you've been in the corporate world so long that this is all you're known for, and you're trying to fit in with what society think that you should be doing, but it's something else that you want to do, that you have a passion for, and so you're trying to dim your light around that or whatever. So don't try to fit in. Like, who am I? At the end of the day, who am I? Who are they? Who are we to you? It's really your life that you have to live out, not mine. It's yours, right? So no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. And I feel like this is a balance to both, like those who are trying to be greedy and you're working through it and you're trying to get your finances back in place. Spirit is telling you to say no to these new gigs and these new jobs. Like, yes, they probably heard that you are the best and you're good at what it is that you do, but right now you're operating in a place of greed, of tricking people and taking advantage of people. And Spirit needs you to say no to these people right now until you really truly take that time to reflect the yin energy, reflect on yourself, and reflect on setting the right boundaries in place, the steps that you need to take, so that way that you are back in harmony with the universe. And this is not a read to beat you up or anything like that. It's just to help you along on your journey, so that way that you can ascend to greater heights and greater places. Next, we have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contract, and past life. So definitely maybe something past life energy that may be coming through that once before that you probably have done in a past life that you need to heal and that you need to be aware of or whatever. So definitely become aware of these patterns and definitely release them. So this is not a beat up read. This is just to help you along your way. Because trust and believe, I remember when I was doing my network marketing, I was so caught up in trying to get the bag that I really wasn't even truly serving people and forgetting the why I started to do what I wanted to do. So definitely get back in touch with your why. Like everybody lose sight of it. Everybody ego eventually takes over and want to live that lavish lifestyle that we see on social media. It's okay. You're not the only one. I have done it. There are other people out here that I'm sure that you admire who does what you do. They have done it too. Like hell, I mean, there's a lot of people that do it. I'm just saying. You're not the only one. It's okay. I see you and I hold space for you. So definitely the last card is trust the nudge. What is the nudging feeling trying to tell you? So definitely, see, Spirit is not here to beat you up. It's to help enlighten you, so that way that you can, the shadow parts of your path, Spirit is just trying to shine some light on it, so that way you can continue to keep working and walking in your path. That's all it is. It's not to beat you up or anything like that. And I'm saying it because I feel like those who are on that clicked on this group, 3 messages for November's predictions. You may feel like I'm attacking you, but I'm not attacking you. Or you may feel like Spirit is attacking you, but they're not. They're just here to help wake you up so that you can go further on your journey instead of being stagnant and blocked and stuck. That's the least that's the last thing I want any of my family, soul tribe, or people who resonate with my energy when they are on their journey. Don't want you to be stuck, don't want you to be blocked, don't want you to be stagnant. I want you to continue to keep walking and keep ascending, right? I flipped that over, but that did not fit what was going on here. Does not fit at all, but okay. But these cards are just basically the waiting room. Exactly what is going on in the month of November predictions, just what's going on, what November is preparing you for. And the first card that came out that I flipped before explaining what these cards are for and what I asked around these cards is definitely not going with this energy. And I got the groom, husband, and marriage. It's not. I'm going to keep going and see how that correlates with what was being said. And then we have Peacock, pregnancy and wealth. And we have Crown, success and pride. And we have Horse, freedom, action. And lastly, we have Witch, magic and curse. So the other 4 cards definitely make sense, but this Groom card does not. So I'm not going to try to make that fit. I'm going to be honest with you and let you know that Groom card does not make sense. But I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm getting off of the Crown, the Horse, the Peacock, and the Witch card. So exactly. Especially with the Crown and the Peacock card. They both are initiating some form of wealth and success, and like you letting your pride get in the way. Exactly. You have allowed your pride to get in the way, and it has knocked you off of what it is that you're really supposed to be doing, and which is being a server. You are a server. You serve the people, the universe is going to serve you back with more wealth to make sure that you are okay, so that way that the generation that you're going to leave behind is okay. Not blowing it on a yacht in Jamaica, or blowing it in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Not that type of energy. Not that type of energy where you're showing up for a work gig, doing half the work, collecting 100% of the money, so that way you can get back to your party lifestyle and showing up on TikTok and Instagram and your stories and all that stuff with this little fancy, trying to make people envious of you. That is not what's taking place, because that's right there is a curse, and you are cursing yourself and blocking yourself. But you get back on the path of really truly serving people, you continue to keep receiving the magic of the universe, which is more abundance and more freedom and more action to do the things that you need to do with this Horse card. So definitely reflect, really truly reflect on what you're doing, and really truly watch yourself here. Get out of that energy of being pride and boastful. I'm hearing that again. Humble thyself in the sight of the Lord. Humble yourself. That's who you need to humble yourself with. That's who you need to I feel like you have got to this place where you became greedy and all about money, is because a lot of people didn't see your worth and your value. And because you used to be very humble. And you were very humble, but Spirit is telling you, no, you needed to humble yourself to me, God. I'm the one that has gave you those gifts. I'm the one who has gave you those talents that you have that come to you so naturally. You don't have to humble yourself to the people out here, because they too have their own gifts and talents. And even though they may call you out on it and applaud you on it, say thank you. And that's it. Be proudful in what you do or whatever. So you have been in an energy in the past where you used to humble yourself, like, oh, no. And then so it led to people taking advantage of you, and you got tired of that. And that's how you got here. So that's what you need to reflect on, is humble yourself in the sight of God, because you know that that's where your gifts and your resources come from. But everybody else who tell you, oh, I heard that you have been this and that, say thank you. Oh, I really do appreciate it. And don't brush it off like, oh, no, because that's how you bring people into your energy of people taking advantage of you. And then you want to be that shark and trying to survive and trying to be cutthroat. But that ain't in you, because it's not. It's definitely not in you. And it costs to play that game. And right now it's costing you your financial stability right now. But you listening to your intuition. Your intuition is talking to you. Your intuition is leading you back on the path. It's just that you have to choose whether or not you're going to go through that the door to walk with spirit and reflect? Or are you going to continue to keep playing the game of taking advantage of people? I'm just saying. You know, it's the energy, it's the predictions. What you gonna do? Which one you gonna pick up and take with you? You choose. So to definitely close out your reading, I just have some more messages here from Spirit, and it's just, you know, just to close out your reading. And if you're definitely getting any value out of this group 3 for your November predictions, be sure to make sure that you comment down below, like this video, and as well as subscribe if you have not already done so. You love my energy, Conjure Sister. That's me, if you didn't know. Then let's go. Keep going. So bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Definitely bring love back into your situation. Especially when I say when people who you humbled yourself to the point where you were dismissive of your gifts and your talents, and so that led you to being taken advantage of, and instead of that it made you very angry. And Spirit is like, I need you to bring the love back into the love of what it is that you really truly do for people and the work that you're here to do. You need to bring the love back to the situation. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So definitely abundance is still on your side. Spirit knows your heart. Spirit knows your heart, and it's like you're just doing it. What you're doing, taking advantage of people, is from past hurt. Trust and believe. I get it. I done it too. And last but not least, don't let your past hold you back. See, don't let the past of people taking advantage of you hold you back. Hold you back from truly giving your all to people, and that way you could still continue to get the all from the universe, which is the finances, the stability, and as well as do better with the ego. Like, have that balance between your ego. Like, there's nothing wrong with blowing your money on a weekend in Vegas. There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. Hell, if I had it, I would definitely do it too. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with spending a week in Jamaica on a yacht somewhere and having a yacht party. There's nothing wrong with that. Have boundaries with it. It's what Spirit is needing you to do. And do not allow your past of people taking advantage of you, misuse people who are really truly seeking your service and your help. So that has definitely have been the messages from Spirit. I want to take the time to thank your guides and my guides for this here beautiful message. And if you definitely have got a lot of value out of that, be sure to like this video, comment down below, and as well as subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the family if you have not done so already. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, peace.